The following video contains one of my favorite DPS gear sets, paired up with the nasty Saint Elmo's. Strap in, hold on to your nuts, peanuts, that is, and enjoy the ride. Viewer discretion is advised.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Agent needs assistance. Allied agent now low. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Manhunt 1v3.
Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis!
Oh no, I'm getting pushed by two.
This is Democracy Manifest. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Oh, easy cunt. Easy.
They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah, I had to elevate. I'm way up, way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got this whole view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Hop on the jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water all blood like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go all out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. I ain't making this far for myself, yeah. I had to prove to everybody else. I had to set them straight. Yeah, I had to boss them. I had to renovate. I know they hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses. I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating. I'm lost in the moment. I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah, I had to elevate. Oh yeah, why they wanna bring me down? So much drip, yeah, I almost drowned in it. I can't come it down. Yeah, I'm way too fired up. I can't slow it down. Oh yeah, yeah. I see the flashing lights. Make sure the fashion right. Yeah, I'm in my bag tonight. Yeah. Ooh, I might just pull up a foreign. Watch out, the engine is roaring. It's too loud, you can ignore it. Yeah, yeah. This that high life with a view. You get to have it all, no need to choose. First, let me demonstrate how you can rise to the top. Yeah, I had to elevate, 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 elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate.
They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm
Handing them out, yeah, I had to go
delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight.
They hate when you elevate.
Ta-ta and farewell.
Fuck me dead. So much fail.
You ever had a comma?
How do you line up a sticky bomb like that and still lose?
Hostile. Explosive Sigma.
fuck. Can I get a kill off and cover the cover? No.
Where's the therapy button?
Finish him, Daddy. Have you ever gotten a Snapchat from a girl?
Nope. Anyway, watch this.
Ah.
Explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
I survived that, lol.
Who's your daddy?
I know I just said we don't need to be on the door, but that's too funny. That's too funny.
It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. That's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. I feel it all. I'm feeling numb. I lost my soul. It's on the run. I need a spot. I need some fun. I'm in the dark. Like what's to come? It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. That's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. That's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It's me versus me. It's you and I. The time is now. It's do or die. I chose my path. No choosing sides. I'll take what comes. Hit for the ride. I'm that guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the bad side. Need the holy water, get baptized. Yeah, I'm that guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the bad side. Need the holy water, get baptized. I'm that guy. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. Understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should.
Oh my god.
Detected.
Nice. That's the backup we fucking need.
He didn't want to respond when I said, how do you lose a plum? That's crazy. How'd you lose a plum, dog? You was bragging about me losing 11 hours. How'd you lose the plum?
You sure about that? That's why?
You got killed by the build maker king himself. Now you got killed, man.
You sure about that?
That don't matter, dog. He killed you, dog. That don't matter. He killed you. How'd you lose, bro?
Emotional damage.
Easy 1v4 bots.
I'm a fucking pimp!
Hello,
Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going, and welcome back to another Division 2 build video. Now before we get into the build, I've just returned from a couple of weeks break from the game. Me and Mrs. Plum spent some time away for our honeymoon. We had a fantastic time away, but it is great to be home again. I really did want to post this video before we went away, but you know, life and work come first. I've got a few crazy builds lined up over the next couple of weeks, but you can always catch me live in action messing around with weird, wacky and broken builds over on Twitch. So some pretty big news, we just hit 1,000 followers over on Twitch, and it's now official, I'm a Ubisoft partner. Thank you everyone for all of your support. Content creating and streaming is not easy. So if you're a viewer, a follower, a subscriber, a teammate, or someone that I've encountered in the DZ, whatever the outcome, thank you. Righto, enough of the squishy stuff. So today we're going to be checking out my fully sick PvP striker build. I've been a massive fan of the striker gear set in both PvE and PvP for such a long time. Teaming it up with a new talent and gun in Title Update 18 just brings a cheeky little smile to my face. I've literally jammed all my favourites into this one amazing build. We have crazy damage and crazy survivability. To get the most out of this build, you do want to build up your stacks. I know building up stacks on these types of builds can take a bit of time, but having correct game smarts makes it really easy. However, without having max stacks, this build's still going to slap. The build's really addictive to use, and like always, it's a lot of bloody fun. But before we get stuck into the build, welcome back to all you amazing subscribers. If you are new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, you know what to do, pull your finger out and give that sub button a click. Make sure you engage with this video, a like, a share, a comment, it all helps with the magic and the wizardry of the YouTube algorithm. Doing all this stuff is going to help the channel and our amazing community grow. And don't forget to check me out on all my other socials including Twitch, Discord, Facebook, the works. All the links are in the description below. Righto, with all that said and done, let's get in and check out the build. 3 reds, 4 blues, 1 skill tier, and we're sitting at 1.5 million armor. The balance of the core attributes work for me, but feel free to adjust them to whatever you prefer. On this build, we're going to be using 4 pieces of the striker gear set, 1 electric, and the Memento backpack. As most of you all know, striker and Memento can take some time and practice to get the hang of using. The more stacks you have for striker, the more damage, and the more stacks from Memento, you get more damage and survivability as well. For the specialization, we're going to be using Firewall, mainly for that armor kit. In PvP, it's just too strong not to use. But if you don't want to use Firewall, you don't need to. You can use another specialization. One of the most underrated and underused parts of Firewall though, is the perk Bull Rush. Cover to covers give 30% bonus armor. This is great to mitigate status effect damage and can get you out of some difficult situations when played correctly. For our primary weapon, we're going to be using the St. Elmo's. Cheesy, I know, but it works amazing.
Sometimes the most beautiful and dangerous phenomenon is natural.
My attributes are maxed out and we have upgraded this to level 20 expertise. 978 RPM with 70 rounds in our mag is disgusting. It's because of our striker gear set that we get that rate of fire increase, and the weapon handling bonuses, well, that's going to make our stability, our accuracy, and our reload speed insane. The talent's called Actum Est. Shooting an enemy with this weapon will give you 1 stack. At 100 stacks, the next magazine will be filled with shock ammo. Shock is cheesy, I know, and it sucks to get shocked, but it is what it is. The best counter to it if you don't want to run a shock resistance build is to be rogue and kill other players. Killing them before they can get their stacks will always give you the upper hand. For our secondary weapon, I'm going to be using the rock and roll, but any ACS-12 will do fine. This is going to be an easy cheesy way to gain striker stacks fast, because each landed pellet will count as a stack. So in less than 13 shots, we can be at max striker stacks. And for the pistol, we're going to be using a TDI card. That extra skill tier does help with our skill cooldowns, and we've got the talent finisher. Proccing finisher can give us a 30% crit hit chance and crit hit damage buff. For the gear on the build, firstly we've got our mask, and it's the first of 4 pieces of striker. Striker gives us 15% weapon handling. Weapon handling is a 1-for-1 stat of stability, accuracy, reload speed, and swap speed. We get that 15% rate of fire, and Striker's Gamble. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. This damage increase is amplified damage. That's the good stuff. So at max stacks we can get 65% amplified damage. However, we do lose 1 stack per second when we have between 0 and 50 stacks, and 2 stacks per second between 50 and 100 stacks. You can get stacks from players, NPCs, and even certain skills. So having good game smarts will definitely help you when using this build. For the attributes on this one, I've got max armor, crit hit damage, and a crit hit chance mod. The chest piece, we've got the Henry. This chest is amazing, I love it. The status effect here does impact our shock rounds. We've got max armor, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and a crit hit chance mod. The talent is Perfect Companion. I freaking love this talent and I use it on a heap of different builds. Companion was bugged for a little bit, but it's been fixed and it's still super strong. While you're within 10 meters of an ally or a skill, total weapon damage is increased by 20%. Playing close to teammates and using skills at the right time to help keep Companion active is key to this build. It does take some time and practice to get the hang of this, but once you do, it's really easy to use. For the holster, we've got our second piece of striker, we've got max weapon damage and crit hit damage. The knee pads are the third striker piece, we've got max armor here and crit hit damage. And the fourth and final piece of striker are our gloves, and I've gone with max weapon damage and crit hit damage. So obviously using the 4 pieces of striker gives us all 4 bonuses of the striker gear set. Now for the last item on the build, and it's our backpack, and it's the Memento.
I took from those who watched, hunted, and collected, until only their shadows remained. Now my watch is ended, so yours may begin.
This is one of the best exotics in the game for both PvE and PvP, no cap. It's going to give us 1 of each core attribute, so we get another core weapon damage roll, core armor, and a skill tier. And for this one, we've gone with a crit hit chance mod. The talent's called Kill Confirmed. Enemies you kill drop trophies on death. Collecting the trophies gives both short-term and long-term buffs, and our short-term buffs do scale with the number of core attributes we have on the build. Your base short-term buffs are going to be 5% weapon damage, 10% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency. These short-term buffs are the ones that scale to our core attributes. So on this current setup, we're going to get a 15% weapon damage buff, a massive 40% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency. Collecting more trophies means more stacks and more buffs. At max stacks, we're going to get 30% extra weapon damage, 3% regen, and 30% skill efficiency. Leaving trophies laying about and picking them up at the right time is a play tactic that you do want to get the hang of using. It's going to make the build so much better. So that's going to cover the build. Now the skills that we're going to be using I feel work best with Companion. The Seeker Mine has a crazy long duration and can be used to force players out of cover and prevent them from using an armor kit. And the Defender Drone is amazing as well. Just with some simple upgrades, this is mitigating nearly 16% damage in PvP. However, I do see a lot of players using this before they're engaging in a fight. With the drone, I like to pop it during the fight for best results. Righto then, fine print time, let's check out our stat sheet. We're currently sitting at 54% crit hit chance and 125% crit hit damage. However, when we are in a team and someone's using the Coyote's mask, we can swap a crit hit chance mod for another crit hit damage mod. Also remember, by proccing finisher we can get a further 30% crit hit damage. Our all weapon damage is 75% and we have 30% AR damage. We can get a further 30% from our memento stacks, we can get another 20% weapon damage from companion, and striker at max stacks will amplify our weapon damage by 65%. So as we play, we're just going to be stacking more damage on more damage on more damage. It's pretty crazy. So that's the build champions, strikers, memento, perfect companion, and the St. Elmos. All my favourites jammed into one amazing build. Is it a little cheesy? Yes. Does it clap some cheeks? Hell yeah. And is it a lot of bloody fun to use? You betcha. So what do you reckon? Are you going to be a champion and have a crack at this amazing build? What modifications would you make? Let me know down below. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, champions, and like always, show your content creators your support, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All this kind of stuff really does help support myself and the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.